Hi everybody, it's Maha again. I'm on a bit of a roll today. Just waiting to see if anyone is there online. Just going for a little bit of a walk. I've just done a birth consultation on Skype, and I do quite a few consultations on Skype, and that part of my business is really growing and growing, and I do these for women all over the world, pregnant women who are preparing to give birth. And I'm noticing a running theme that's happening. It doesn't matter where in the world I'm talking to a woman, but the running theme is the system putting fear into women for birthing. And a lot of women come to me because, being 56 years of age, and I have got now 3 beautiful children who are almost 10, 19 and 22. So across the range, I've had quite a bit of experience around birth, and of course being a childbirth educator and founder of Embody Birth, and having been in this industry now for 22 years, I'm seeing this escalation, this growing epidemic of birth fear and birth trauma to new mothers. And it's quite shocking actually at the rate at which it's happening, and women really losing that connection to their inner knowing for birth. And so a lot of women come to me because they know that, I had a baby at 46 at home. I breastfed her for 8.5 years. And being in my mid-50s, the wisdom that I carry and the knowledge that I have, that I pass on. And I was with this beautiful woman this morning having her second baby, and going in and out of being very strong and then being very fearful after she goes to visit actually midwives. And it's quite surprising, but the system telling her that this is the protocols, these are the rules, these are the regulations, and the things we're going to do to you as a precaution in case other things happen. And this is where she's really distressed, because this is the second baby. Things happened with the first baby, but when we go into greater detail into the story, I can see why certain things happen. And it's not just people in the system, it's us also resolving our own emotional wounds and our triggers and the things that we carry, as they say, the issues in our tissues. And they're the things that birth lets us do. This is the opportunity that we have to release those things that we are holding within our body, things from our mother line as well, karmic obstacles that we might carry, and also karmic joys and ecstasy and other positive things that we carry within our bodies as well. It's not all negative, but we get this opportunity through birth. Birth is a gift to release, to excavate, to access and to activate that which is sitting in our womb wisdom. And I really had a bit of an epiphany after this counselling session today, and I realised that because I had 3 as nature intended physiological births that were uninterfered with, that were started by my own body in connection to my babies, I realised that this counselling that I do with women, this potent counselling that is actually intuitive counselling and consultations, where I really listen to what is underneath what women are saying. And I carry within me a natural potent medicine for women. And a lot of that potency is actually a strength that I pass on to women or inspire in other women to find the strength within themselves with their baby. So I realized that this brew that is within my womb wisdom and my knowledge and my understanding from my experience of naturally birthing is been like a marinating in my womb over these years. And that marinating, like a fine wine, gets stronger and more mature and wiser. Listening helps heal. Yes, absolutely. Listening to what is underneath what women are saying, ni hao. So it's not necessarily what women are saying, it's what they're speaking underneath, because women are guarded and they carry protection, and often go into birthing carrying that sword and the shield, and they're doing battle. So what's beneath that battling is what I get to with women when I do these consultations. But I also realize that in my own womb wisdom, I carry this natural potent medicine that I pass on, and that gets brewed, as I said, or marinated in my womb, so I can pass that on to women. And what that's based in is my inner knowing, my strength, my ability to speak up for what I want, instead of this battling that women are doing. And unfortunately, in the system, when they are putting fear into women, women are with the sword and they're battling the tiger from the door. And this is what we present with often when we come to give birth. So we're not even embodied, we're in a protected mode. So we haven't even accessed that wisdom that is within all of us as women. And so in my consultations, I like to get through those layers of battling, and coming back to asking women, what is it that you want? What is it that you need with your baby? What is it, if you were not battling that system and the negativity that comes at women like a tsunami, a huge wave of negativity is what women are experiencing. What is it that you need with your baby? And so I tell them, imagine yourself at center in a circle. You are at the center with your baby, and then your partner and family is in the next circle, and then the wider circle is your care providers and where it is you're going to give birth. But you are always held at the center of that concentric circle. So when we look at what is it, when I'm not battling others, what is it that I need? What is it that I need to speak up? What is it that I need to voice? And who do I need to tell these things to? Because as the mother, you are number one. You are the expert with your baby. Your intuition will guide you. Your instincts will guide you. You've been given those for a reason. And encouraging and reassuring women that it's okay to speak up for what you want. You don't need to be the complicit, compliant little girl asking for permission. Well, that's true. People can tell you what they need, but they tend to reflect what they are told they need, says Neha. But that is because they're coming from where they're in a battle zone. They're in protection. If you can let go of that needing to protect yourself, needing to have that permission, what is your heart telling you with your baby? Are you listening to your baby? Your baby will guide you on this journey as well. And so it's really important that we can come to that place of deep listening to ourselves. And as you know, I always talk about the expert of birth is the mother and her baby. So if you get rid of all of those distractions and that noise, and you just go and you sit out by the ocean, or you go and sit under a tree with no one else around, just you and your baby, and you do a meditation and you come into that self-reference place of autonomy that knows birth, okay? What is it that you are going to access when you come to that place? What is that inner voice telling you? And that's the big problem that I'm finding in my consultation sessions of the women who come to me. They're not listening to their voice. Yeah, they're listening to an external voice that is supposed to be the expert that knows everything other than themselves. And so this is what I'm working with women, is to come to find out truly, authentically, wholly, compassionately to the self. What is it that you want? What is it that you need? What is it that you need to speak in order to birth your baby in the way that you know you need to do? Okay, so that is your vision. Your vision starts with the intention of, first of all, knowing that I know that I need to know. So you have to come with that intention of, I am prepared to walk this path into my inner knowing, regardless of what people are telling me on the outside. First and foremost, what is it that my baby and I need? And so this is what my work with the consultations that I do is, getting to the heart of what is it that women need. Once I know what I need, okay, when I know what I need, what do I then need in order to speak up for that need? what things are the things that I need to put into place so I can step into that truth or that authenticity, that authentic need that I have. And so that's the confidence that I inspire women with, the strength that I inspire women with, is to be in that strong place. And I can tell you from all the women that I've spoken to, there are not a lot of people standing up for mothers and babies truly, deeply, okay, without an agenda, really standing up for mothers and babies' needs outside of a vested interest or holding on to their jobs or whatever it might be. They truly, truly empathize with, feel into what a mother and baby need for birth. And that's where I come in, because I can hear it. I can sense it, what a mother is truly needing, and what are those obstacles and blockages that are stopping her from finding her true heart space for birthing. And so each time I talk to women who are in this deep fear because they're outside of themselves, they're outside of what their vision is. So bringing women back to that vision and saying to them, your vision is valuable. You are valuable. Your experience is valuable. You are valid. You are strong. You are capable. You can birth this baby the way you choose to birth. And especially for those women who want to have a physiological, natural, uninterfered with birth. These women are strong, but what is breaking them is the fear from the outside, the imposed fears that I often talk about. And we need to break through these imposed fears and say, what is my fear? What is truly my fear? And what is somebody else's fear that is being imposed upon me? And you'll start to see the two groups of fears. And half the time, the fears that we carry are not our own fears. Women are full with pregnancy and baby and life and love. That is the road that they are walking. It is those on the outside who think that they are the expert and know better that put these fears into women that they weren't carrying in the first place. And then of course you've got family and partners and society and cultures and other things that all are piling up on top of the woman, and she can't see her vision clearly sometimes. So I'm there to help you see your vision clearly again with the strength that you have inside of you. Nobody else, you have that strength. Every woman carries that birthing strength. So I get a lot of satisfaction from having these consultations with women and really seeing them blossom in their power. And finish the call really feeling it, and then going out and speaking that truth, living that truth, being their birth, owning their birth, taking responsibility for their birth with their baby, and finding that space within to really listen to themselves, because you know it all, okay? Your body knows how to give birth in a natural way. We need to support women in their vision. So yes, I'm very strong on that, and I'm very grateful that I can do this work and I can assist women and guide women back to themselves. That's all. I'm just a conduit to bring you back to yourself and what you already know. So I just wanted to share that with everybody today, and yeah, if you are interested to chat with me, please get in touch and we can talk further. So sending lots of love and blessing to everybody, and until next time, Namaste. Lots of love. Bye.